Alright guys, got box 1 and 2 here, ready to rip into. Got a little bruise there, so I'm hoping there's no surprises, but these things seem pretty sturdy. I'm gonna get out of the way and start setting this bad boy up. Alright, so digging into box 1 here. Nicely packaged. Taking off that front cover. The manual. Oh, customer and warranty support. Okay. And now, let's see what we got. Sticks. Hey, that's a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting sticks. Thanks, guys. Tom pad, kick pedal and trigger. Snare pad, ride pad. Nicely organized little box here. Oh, keeps going. Alright. Got the sound module there. Hi-hat pad. What are these guys? Hi-hat controller. Accessories. Crash pad. This is great. Nicely organized, all labeled. Let me pop these out. Alright, so I got all these nice boxes unboxed from the big box. Now I've got a bunch of little boxes. They look like pizza boxes. So naturally I'm going to set up this thing first and let's get into it. Alright, opening up the rack here. Ooh. Alright. I like that. Let's see what else is in this thing. Wow. Nicely organized. I like that. Alright, seems like they're all just stacked here, so I'm going to set that up. Okay, so here is the fully unboxed Simmons SD2000 electronic drum kit. Gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with how they package this stuff up. In the first box, we've got all the pads and sound module, accessories, controllers, and they even threw in a pair of sticks. And of course the support and warranty pamphlet. So that box was very well packaged. I assume there's no damage to these. There was nice styrofoam covering the whole thing. I like how everything's labeled here. I know exactly what's what, so I'm planning my next move accordingly. In box 2 is the rack. So nicely laid out. You know, they could have just thrown all these things in the box and put some styrofoam in it and call it a day. But they didn't. It seems like they put some good thought into this experience of getting it, you know, into your place. I have a pretty small apartment here, and I like how it's broken up like this. Each thing, I gotta chop these off now, but secured to this board, padded, nicely wrapped, and well organized on 3 different sheets. So good job so far. I'm gonna set up this rack and then get into my pizza boxes. I mean the other boxes. Alright, let's do it. Alright, wanted to show you the owner's manual on page 8. There's the assembling your kit section, 7 steps, and I just did the first one now. Very easy to snip off the little plastic clamps and lay these things flat. So it says, number 2, each T-fitting and tube end fitting is labeled with a number. Lay the vertical and horizontal tubes on the floor with the sticker numbers matching each section. So that's what we're going for, guys. Let's see if we can do this. Dun dun dun! There it is, guys. Alright, so here's the fully unboxed Simmons SD2000 electronic drum kit. Took me about an hour to get to this point, and honestly I was taking my time. Some things to call attention to. Well, the hardware, great quality. I was impressed with the feel and the finish. Hardware's got a great weight to it, feels really good in the hand, and every corner is buffed on this thing. There's really no sharp edges. Hardware feels durable. It feels like they really designed this with the end user in mind, the person that has to touch this stuff. You know, it's one thing to make a drum that, you know, responds well electronically when you hit it with the stick, but it's another thing completely to spend time designing something that feels good in the human hand. And for example, the rim on this is the snare drum, I believe. This has like an awesome satiny, smooth rubber finish. Feels great, and it's heavy. It's solid. So I'm impressed with the care and attention to detail that Simmons put into the feel and the manufacture of this stuff. Yeah, my one gripe with the lettering system, the numbering system, probably just use a simpler font, one that's not stylized. Just a personal gripe of mine. I do design work, so sometimes it's better to be practical so you don't confuse, sevens and ones, and the solution to that is real simple. Just back up, and then assembling this thing is pretty common sense. Takes no time at all. So yeah, they threw in a pair of sticks. They got, seems like a lot of extra drum keys around. This guy, the mount for the brain, nice sturdy durable rubber finish on the front. The rest of it's pretty heavy metal. I'm gonna call this premium quality. You can never tell with an electronic drum set online really how durable is it gonna feel. It can look good, but once you get it home, how's the quality? And like a lot of things, you can kind of feel in the weight of it. So props to Simmons for making stuff that feels great and really feels premium, feels high quality. So I'm gonna spend the next video going into the assembly and then turning it on and starting to see what they did with the electronics. But yeah, as far as like this, getting to this point, unboxing, pretty seamless. Everything was labeled really well. Things were packaged well. Nothing was thrown in carelessly. I can't think of anything that they overlooked. So thumbs up to Simmons. And oh yeah, they even offer this friendly guy right here for customer support if you have any assembly issues. Yeah, it seems like a pretty thoughtful brand. So let's continue the journey. Tune in next time.